All right, everybody. Welcome to GSG 100 laps at Michigan in the 87s. Right now, it looks like we have 5 drivers. We have Edwin Gonzalez with the fastest time as of now for practice at a 43.194. Gary with a 43.9. Scotty B with a 44.5. John Russo with a 44.0. And Scott Cordes with a 44.2. Get to do this every single time. Sorry, guys. Got Edwin in the Lowe's 14 car and Scott Cordes in the 26. I think that's a Folgers car. Scott C mixing it up on me all the time up here in the booth. We'll let the guys get the drivers meeting done here, and we will maybe get some. Oh, Edwin's going around. And nope. I thought he was going to save it. Oh, and collect Scott C for practice. Scotty B in the Winston car tonight. Josh should be joining me in the booth at some point tonight. He's not home right now, but he should be coming back at some point tonight. Him and his wife had something going on for tonight, so I believe Josh will be joining me at some point tonight in the booth. Right now, we're just watching the guys go around for practice. Right now, so let's go through points here. We'll go through the top 5 in points right now. It is Scotty Barrett with in P1, Edwin Gonzalez P2, John Russo P3, Scott Cordes P4, and Dustin Buck P5. That's your top 5 in points as of right now. Scotty B leading the points right now. So congratulations to him with a 4-point lead over Edwin Gonzalez as of last race. All right, everybody, I will be right back. Need to run and do something super quick. Shouldn't be long. sorry about that, everybody. I am back.
Mr. Cody, how are you tonight?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, it's looking like everybody's, like we say quite a bit that everybody kind of pushes super hard during practice. Everybody was holding it pretty even, pretty steady, so I think we might have a pretty clean race on our hands.
You know, we're missing a couple high-end racers in this 87s that we haven't seen in a few weeks. I know Dustin hasn't been in a while.
No,
Peter hasn't been in a while.
no. Right now with the points, I think Dustin's gonna fall out of the top 5 for sure in points. Is it Scotty Barrett, Edwin Gonzalez, John Russo, Scott Portis, Dustin Buck, your top 5? So I think we're gonna lose Dustin out of the top 5, and then we have Gary, Doug, Peter, and Kenneth, and then Austin are your top 10. Once again, sorry about that. I don't know, Josh. I don't think we're really missing anybody else important, are we? Some guy named Goose keeps messaging saying that we're missing him too, but I don't believe we are.
I mean, every time he races in here, he really comes in really towards the bottom. So I don't think we're missing anybody. I said we were missing some really high-end talent.
Yeah.
And I that's probably why we didn't mention him.
Yeah, man, if I think about it, doesn't he not quite finish a lot? Didn't he kind of crash out and not quite finish?
These 87s are not in his league. I know they were right around when he was born. So, I mean, the older cars, the older guys, you would think he'd finish better in them, but it's okay.
Well, you think he'd finish? You think he'd finish? Period. But he always has to retire by the end of it.
Yeah, I think didn't he commentate last week?
Josh, I think he did.
Yeah.
Huh.
How
about that?
Oh, it'll buff.
It'll buff.
Or it won't buff. Actually, his car won't buff usually after an 87 race.
Oh,
you have to completely rebuild it. There's no buff in it.
Yeah, the frame rails and everything are not one of it.
Yeah, that's a whole new car. So let's see here. Are we in qualifying?
We are in qualifying, yes, sir.
Nice. So let's see where we're at right now. So we don't have a huge field tonight.
And it looks like 6 drivers. But like we say, summertime gets a little hard for everybody to make it, so.
Yep. If we could get one more driver in there, we'd have 6 or 7 drivers. But you know, sometimes.
So right now, with the with qualifying over, we have Joshua Kirch, and it took away my lap times, but he is. So it's Joshua Kirch and Gary Wigleb on your front row. John Russo and Scott Cordes your second row, and Scotty B and Edwin Gonzalez in your third row.
So between Josh and Gary, you had 0.03 of a second difference. Wow. Between Russo and Cordes, you had. I'm not even gonna. So John Russo was a 4.372. Okay. And Scott was a 4.373. So what is that?
Hundreds.
1,000. Oh, okay.
Hundreds, yeah.
Oh. And then Scotty B is a 4.4414. So we're roughly a second off on that. So I think Scotty was running with Edwin a little bit, trying to learn Edwin's line. So I think that may be kind of where Scotty dropped on those lap times. Was I think he's trying a whole new line.
Yeah, that's possible too. I know he was looking a little bit better than that during practice, but maybe Edwin kind of helping him out, showing him some lines, possibly. Next, maybe trying to just he was taking that line, maybe not thinking about qualifying and just thinking about saving tires, possibly. Yeah, you know what I mean, just kind of blanking out a little bit.
So, while they're doing their parade lap, getting ready to.
Edwin did not start. Grid.
Huh.
Edwin is not on the track.
He is not, no.
No, Goose, he's okay. He's tearing down a deck. He's not building the deck.
Who's that?
Goose said, next week we will work on colors, Josh. And then he said, this deck he's building is about to be all lopsided.
Actually, Cody, I am building a deck.
Oh, you are building a deck. I thought you were taking the one out because it was going to be a lower pool.
No. So I will forward you over a picture of what we got going on right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, he said, so Scott just said iRacing screwed. Oh, Edwin got booted and couldn't get back in.
Oh, well, he should be able to come back in if you just have to start from pits. Let's pull Edwin real quick. Edwin, boys in the booth, you got a copy?
Yep.
What are you doing? What's going on here?
Man, I don't know. iRacing didn't want me to do this race. My internet's fine, everything's fine, and it just gets stuck on opening network service. And it says unable to reach the network.
You know what? Somebody else asked in Discord the same thing. They're saying that theirs is doing the same thing. So I wonder if iRacing is just having a problem.
Yeah, I think it must be a file on iRacing. I'm trying to see right here, real quick. It's telling me I asked AI to tell me the fix, and this is what it's telling me. So let's see if it's right. Still with the documents, iRacing folder. Let's see.
So Cody, that's the same thing that happened to me during
our
24 hour. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. You know, that's what sucks. You know, with technology and stuff, you just never know. Like you just go on the fritz at any given time, and then it just something happened, not work. It's one of those things. It sucks, but it happens from time to time. Goose did say iRacing wanted someone else to win, Edwin, so that's why you got kicked out.
Let's see if this fixed it. Let's see if AI fixed it for me.
Yeah, because, I mean, couple things. You can at least start from the pits, and then we know you'll get your laps back, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yep. But it doesn't seem like it fixed it. Yep. Timed out. Opening communications channel.
Yeah, see, that's the same thing that was happening to me. It ended up being the anti-cheat.
Yeah. Yeah, for me sometimes it would say anti-cheat and then I would just end it in Task Manager and that would fix that for me, but this is the first time I've come across this. And there was a guy this was happening to yesterday also on the different league. And I told him to end on the Task Manager, end it through there, and that fixed it for him, but not for me.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Knock on wood, I've never had that one happen. I just, for our 24 hours where I messed up is I'm just not smart enough to realize that 5 o'clock was the time that the race actually started and not when practice was happening. So, good job, me.
Yeah, you learned. If you do it twice, it was a mistake. If you only do it once and you learn from it, you learned from it.
Yeah. Just not the brightest bulb in the pantry, I guess.
The good thing is my trading paints finally is matching up with your trading paints. So that's a positive.
Yeah,
So
well,
everybody's running.
I think that's when you turned your the hide numbers on, and I think that's when a lot of people's was able to work, I believe. Because you weren't able to see my paint, and I wasn't able to see yours until you turned that hide numbers on, and then they everything
Yep.
kind of linked up. So that's something that
So-
it's a little annoying coming from trading paints. Is I don't think you should have to do that. I think if like say yours is a hidden number paint and you hide the number, I think it should hide for everybody. But it'd be cool to see that. And then Edwin actually figured out too that some of the guys when you have pro, I'll let Edwin explain that one because I still don't understand that one.
Yeah, it lets you select 2 paint jobs, but when you have them, like it'll just randomly pick one or the other, so you won't really be able to pick which one you're running. So you just have to turn off one or the other and just leave the one you want to run on it.
Like I said, I hate
that's
technology.
helpful.
So right now it looks like John Russo P1, Joshua Kirch P2, Gary Wiglip P3, Scott Cordis P4, Scotty B P5, and then Edwin up here in the booth.
In the booth, just trying to fix this.
In the booth.
In the booth.
I don't want to unregister and try a different race because then I won't be able to re-register for this race.
Nope.
Goose said something, but it's cutting his comment off. Let me get on.
I'll take a gander at it.
Let's say I can get on YouTube real quick with that work. I'm sharing my screen.
So, let me go to here.
Well, Edwin, if you're you can't get back in, man, you're more than welcome to be a third booth man for us.
Cool.
So Goose,
I appreciate
Goose
it.
said PC restart. He said, "Well, I have a lot of mistakes then." Not sure what he means. There.
Yeah, I think we do, Josh. I think we do. We're just not gonna say them what they are.
So, knock on wood, we are 7 laps in, and this race is going pretty smooth. Everybody's looking clean out there.
Let's do a gyro of Gary's. I'm trying to hunt down Joshua right now. Looks like John is kind of. He's not pulling crazy, but he's definitely got a gap. You know, the bankings here at Michigan aren't quite as banked as some of the other tracks. I mean, it's not the flattest, but it's definitely not the most banked either. And am I wrong in thinking that turns 1 and 2 have a different banking than 3 and 4, or am I thinking of a different track?
How'd that go with my track? So I couldn't tell you.
I'm gonna say it's whoa. Gary with a pretty good save right there. You hear the tires starting to want to come around on him.
So Cody, while we're here, and these guys are just running pretty smooth. We've got a few new league starting here this
Oh,
month.
Scotty's around. I'm sorry, Josh, but Scotty is around. No caution.
See what happened there. That's what happens when you're by yourself.
Yup, trying to run down Scott C. And the back end just steps out, kind of like it was doing last week at North Wilkesboro. It gets it going back straight here.
It don't look like
And
he
then
had
he
any
just
damage or anything.
And then he just got back onto the throttle and spun it again. Hate that for Scotty B. Your points leader actually right now. Wow, everybody's starting to get a little spread out here.
Ooh, at least he didn't tap that wall when he spun it around again.
Yeah, exactly. It was a harmless spin. I don't think it needed a caution. He was kind of by himself, nobody coming around him, so I think that was the right call, no caution. I mean, it sucks for him, but at the same time, we don't need nobody's a threat of getting crashed out or wrecked out from that, then I believe we should have stayed green like we did.
What was that, Cody? I'm sorry, I was getting talked to from the side.
No, you're good. I was just saying, I think it was a good call just to keep it green right there. I don't think there was any need for a yellow to be thrown. It sucks for Scotty.
No,
but
no, we didn't. He didn't even. No one caught up to him even spinning around the second time. So, and his car's clean. So I think once we start making pits, oh, there he goes around again. He went around again.
I wonder if them tires are just getting. Got hot from that first spin and haven't quite cooled down yet. Or is he just pushing super hard to try to catch everybody? Oh, there's John Russo. We're still green. He was able to keep it below everybody, so we are still green.
Yep.
Yeah, just didn't want me joining that server. I withdrew and I joined a random server and I was just loading me right in.
Oh, that's crazy.
Gotta love iRacing. Looks like Gary's going for the pass on Joshua right there. So Edwin, I mean, you've had some practice obviously before your iRacing said you weren't allowed to race tonight. What do you think's the preferred line here? Do you have a preference for you personally?
For the race, I would imagine it's the high line. You want to just drive easy into the corner and just not kill your tires. So really just want to run the high line.
Absolutely. Did you have any problems with getting loose anywhere particular, or was it pretty decent? I know I heard you got, Joshua was going around, saved it. Did not go all the way around, saved it. Sorry, Evan. But I seen that you had a little bit of a hiccup in one of the corners, and I know everybody was kind of saying the track was a little loose while you guys were practicing, but how did you think it felt?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was loose pretty much with fresh tires out there, but I mean, it wasn't anything unmanageable. As long as you know the car driving loose and you're not pushing the car too far, it felt really good actually. Especially if you run the high line for a little bit and wear out your tires a little bit. Then after that, the car just kind of sticks.
Gotcha. So just new tires is when it's a little rougher.
Yep. I don't know if it'll let me run, but yeah, I'm connected, boys.
All right. One thing before we send you back up is Goose said, of course, the high line works for him. He's a gosh dang professional.
I don't know about that. I get lucky. That's all it is.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll send you up so we don't bother you talking up here. And if for some reason it doesn't work, you're more than welcome to come on down and hang out in the booth.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
All right, good luck, buddy. Well, there was Edwin. Nice to get some inside perspective on somebody who's like Goose said, just gosh darn fast. So good to hear from him. Sucks. I mean, he's got to be 10 plus down right now. 15 plus.
15 right now.
So I mean, you hate to see that for Edwin.
Actually,
but
so it's showing him 13 laps down right now. So we shall see if it allows him to get back in here. So there it is. Oh, he is on the track. That is awesome. That is a good-looking car he's running too, Cody.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
He actually
Pontiac
had.
is
Go ahead.
that Pontiac is looking sweet. So that's a new livery, correct? This is the first time he's ran this one.
This is the first one. So he actually told us he didn't realize that he would be able to like do a pretty good job because he was trying to do it through Photoshop. But so he had somebody do it. I'm not sure who he had do it, but after he had the guy do it, he started messing around with it. Now he's making his own liveries for himself.
Nice. So speaking of that, I had Whiskey Ridge Racing, a Discord that we are actually partnered with. The owner of that Discord is creating a livery that's going to run in our late model league.
Oh, all right, that's awesome.
I think that starts with the 29th.
No, actually, he said he had the dates wrong. Give me 1 second, and I can tell you the schedule. I think it is actually the 12th. It's June 12th is the first one, not the 29th.
Oh,
he
wow.
had his dates mixed up.
So that's awesome. So 2 weeks from now. Two Fridays from now. Not this Friday, the following Friday. So next week on June 2nd, we have our truck series starting.
Yes.
And then the following week will be the late model starting on that Friday.
Yep, absolutely. Pretty excited about the trucks, I'm not going to lie. I think it's going to be a good one. Do need to tell Scotty to hang around just for a couple minutes after the race, because we need to talk to him still. Every time that I get ready to, he's not around.
Yep. And then if anyone's looking for to do some broadcasting, reach out to us. We're looking for a Tuesday night broadcaster as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if anybody's looking, just reach out to us and we'll get you all set up. It's a fun experience. So John Russo is actually the gentleman that is heading up our late model league. He's done a awesome job with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of him, he's also the one leading. But it looks like Gary's kind of running him down a little bit, Josh. As I have some wee-woos in the background, as Rhett likes to call them. So the running order right now is John Russo, Gary Wigley.
We have a caution out, Cody. I don't know what just happened.
Caution. Let's see.
Scott Cordes is in the pits at the moment, so let's see.
Scotty B, I believe, coming into T1, and this might not be the one who caused it. Coming into T1, head back in, just decided to step out on him.
I think it was Scott Cordes. Go back and look at Scott Cordes, because I think he had a massive hit.
Oh yeah, I see the front end. What happened to Scott? Is this T3?
I think he was coming down to go into the... Oh, no, he just got a little loose there.
Little loose. Trying to gather it up. And that car just... That car just did not come back.
No, because I think he could have possibly got it to the pits if it would have just came in straight. But, yeah, man, there was nothing he could do.
Let's see. Let's go into the cockpit. I know it doesn't show exactly, but he's got that wheel turned, and that thing is just...
You know one thing, Cody? I honestly think if he would have let off the brakes slightly, I think that car may have came back straight.
Yeah, I believe that you could definitely be onto something there for sure. But here comes the rest of the field. Oh, no, Edwin. Well, Edwin stayed out, and... Joshua Kirch stayed out.
Edwin's got 15 lap pressure tires. He must have got the wave around.
Yeah, he got the lucky dog.
He just needs that 14 more times.
Let's see if we can get Scott C in here real quick.
So he,
Hey Scott, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah. Hi.
what
What happened with
what
that spin
happened,
there,
buddy?
I really had to pee, so I decided to turn left and smack the wall so I could take a break.
You know that 3-minute tow always helps when you got to go.
It does. And then also my wife is making blueberry muffins, so I
Ooh.
smelled that. So I was like, I really need a break, a pee, and a blueberry muffin.
And a muffin.
It looked like-
sometimes a muffin at the end of the evening just hits the spot.
It does. We'll see if that gives me any speed. I don't think it will, but you never know.
It looked like you tried to gather it back up, but it just didn't come back around for you.
It wouldn't turn. I was sliding. I was like, oh, this isn't gonna work. I was like, maybe I can stay off the brakes and turn it, and it just kept going. So yeah.
You know, the weird part was the whole time you were sliding, you were laying rubber as Cody and I thought you were on the brakes the whole time, just the way it was sliding. There was no roll to the tires whatsoever.
No, it was weird. I must have hit it like it's just at like the right angle or something. I just had no control at all of the car.
That's crazy. And did it come out from you coming around that turn?
Yeah, I launched it. I launched it into the turn a little too hot, and I felt it at the beginning of the turn starting to lose it. I was like, oh, I'll just like kind of lay off, and it just kind of came around on me. I was a goner.
That's a rough for you. I feel you, man. I mean, I hate to see you wreck when I'm not in a race with you.
I got a black flag too for entering a closed pit.
Yeah, we'll get that cleared for you.
It's called insult to injury.
All right, buddy. Well, hopefully you can get back out there and
yeah, I will
get that thing back up.
Yeah, feel free to talk to me during the race. I'm sure I'll just be staggering back here trying to stay off the wall.
All right, we might bring you up once in a while, buddy.
Yeah, hey, how many laps do you want us to let you go before you're eating your blueberry muffin? We don't want to go, hey, it's boys in the booth. You're like,
give me at least 3 laps.
I got you. Okay. Good luck, bud.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
Guys.
And that was Scott Cordes from the Cougar Life guys, from Cougar Life Motorsports. They're I always say it every time, but a hell of a group of guys. You know, those 3 now
definitely.
4. They did bring another guy in. He's here more for the fun,
Truck
but
suit.
well, no, I think he's just here for some fun races. But hey,
Oh, nice.
more people the better. Even just for GSG fun races that are kind of gaining an infamous following. You know, for just being a good time, a lot of crashing. You know, get some frustration out. We do mini stocks sometimes. I think here soon I'm gonna throw on a figure 8 event just to everybody have a good time and come out. We don't broadcast them. That's something that everybody would like to see. It'd probably be from an in-car camera, but you could hear all the banter and everybody having a good time. If that's something you'd like to see, we don't have it on any certain dates or times. Just somebody in Discord will be like, hey, let's do a fun race, and we'll do a fun race.
So did you see today, Cody, that we hit a milestone in Discord?
I didn't. I don't know how many people are in. I just know we just really, really, really racked them up in the last what 3 to 4 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this has been amazing to see.
So
everybody joining.
we hit 100 people in Discord.
All right, man, that's awesome. You know, and it's crazy because it started out with 3-4 people. Me, you, Brandon, Goose, and Austin. You know, it just started out with us just wanting to have a good time, hang out, and be able to actually race together. And it evolved into everybody coming in and wanting to race with their friends and have a good time and clean racing. You know, yeah, you're gonna have bumps and wrecks and even bump and runs once in a while, but everybody just comes in, has a good time, and wants to hang out and race. It's a great community that we've built here at GSG. It's can't ask for much better, to be honest with you, Josh.
Not at all. So we are at 103 at the moment. So we are moving right along. It's really hard during the summer to get a lot of guys on the track. I know if 5, 6 cars on a track it is a decent race for some leagues. Usually we run 10 to 15 cars on the track. So tune in on Tuesday, because I've got a feeling you're going to see a pretty good turnout when it comes to Tuesday's race.
Yeah, oh, Scotty through the. Whoa! Hang on, get there. Looks like he kept it clean. Was that a caution? That was not a caution.
No.
All right. Let's kind of go back and see what happened there. I think Scott just touched that apron and got loose. Kept it, didn't collect nobody. Good job, Scotty. So right now, I know, so it is a single file restart, but lappers are inside. But it is, so right now I'm going to go through the running order just because. So it's John Russo, P1. P2 is Gary Wiglib in the number 33 car. Joshua Kirch. Scotty B. Then you have Scott Cordis and Edwin Gonzalez. So the 26 and the 14 are not battling each other or battling 59 and 33. They are lapped down. They're just running along trying to get their laps back. Yeah, Goose, the Truck Series is going to be pretty awesome. I think we're going to have a hell of a turnout for that. I'll tell you what, though. I think Friday night late models, man, is going to be a pretty big ordeal, too. If I had to guess.
So Cody, if we get 20 trucks on Tuesday night for the opener, I think we're gonna make it a money race.
Hey, that's cool.
I'll
take the money.
What do you think about that? I don't know about that, but at least GSG will.
Yeah, GSG better be there, you know, and I'm gonna gotta talk my crap now on the Cougar Life guys. It's something we do quite often. Can't let them guys win because they're going to be on our tails, Josh, all season long.
Especially if they can rope their fourth guy in. I think there'll be a real thorn in our sides, put it that way. They've got 3 of them now. You got Scott. You've got
Mike Soretta,
Aiden, and Mike. And it's one of those things that I think these boys are they are going to be the GSG thorn. Absolutely.
But
you know what? I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm still trying to recruit Edwin. You know, Edwin's a free agent at this moment. You know, I'm not saying anything. This could be it looks like Cordis. Josh just hit the wall.
Looked like Cordis also kind of got loose there. No, that's Cordis. Yeah, that's Cordis.
It was Cordis, yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, he always changes his paint up on us, and I think he does it to us on purpose,
I know.
Josh.
I do too. You know, I miss the old Hardy's car.
Oh, Hardy's, that's right. I was at Hooters. Yeah, Hardy's.
You know, I wanted to say Hooters too, but I believe Scott's a higher class of a guy. He seems more like a Hardy's guy, not a Hooters guy.
I'm a Hooters
Just
guy.
Gonna throw that out there. But we're a quarter way through this race, and we've only had 1 caution. These guys are doing pretty darn good.
Yeah, man. I mean, even though, like we said, real quick, Goose, I'm going to answer you. Yes, Tuesday is Daytona. And I guess we're only going to do 100 laps, Josh, because that's what they do in real life, I guess.
Yes, we're going to do the full race. Excuse me. The full race. So they do 250 in the trucks.
Yeah, so 100 laps.
The rest of the truck series will be a 50% of IRL, unless it is an extremely short race, and then we can run the whole one.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's something we will tell our guys. As we on a week-to-week basis, we'll tell those guys. We'll be like, hey, this is what we got going on, so everybody knows. But yes, Goose, 100 laps, Daytona. If you're not there, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
But go. But I want to go back to the whole GSG thing with Edwin being
free agent.
a free agent. You know, there can be an open G spot in the GSG team. And, you know, Gonzalez would fit really good in there. We could be GSGG.
I think we could be GSG. I mean, because Goose always leaves us hanging. You know, he's got that weird work schedule, so.
You know? And then, plus, I mean, I'm not trying to say anything, but, you know, we could drop the 0. No, I'm just kidding. You know, Goose, we love you.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't get rid of him. It's always going to be Gibson, Stockoff, Gossage, so. Goose said recruit him.
There goes Cordis. There goes Cordis.
Oh, looks clean, though. Looks clean.
Oh,
nice.
Nice spin.
Whoa. And there's Joshua.
Josh goes around.
You said it's not my fault, jackasses.
There goes a caution.
I mean, I don't know, Goose. I mean, do we want to look back on the Gen 4? On the Gen 4 points, Josh? I think I was P2, you were P3, right? Edwin won? Oh, yeah, man, that's wild.
So technically, it could be GSG right there. 1, 2, 3.
Exactly. Oh, man. I couldn't get rid of Goose, though. As much as I would want to, I can't. I'm legal. I'm contracted in with him.
He's the first G in GSG, so...
Oh. I signed a contract when we started it. What happened?
Looks like Scott's around again.
Scott, is he?
Yeah, Scott Cordis. Those tires just must be melting. I wonder what the track temperature is.
Not sure.
Let me see if it'll give me some info.
Yeah, you just come into the turn.
So it looks like track temperature right now is 125 degrees Fahrenheit.
You know, that's not crazy though, really.
No. So we're running on a 2-mile track with 4 turns, 43 pit stalls. This is a big thing, Cody. Track debris. So when these guys spin out and they come back onto the track, they leave all that debris that they bring on. So when Scott spun out into Scott Barrett spun out into the infield, as he was coming out, you could just see the mud throwing.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
all that. When those guys come down low, that mud packs onto these old ply tires, because these aren't the soft tires that they run in NASCAR right now. These are, I mean, we go back to some of the first races we were talking about. These cars don't have power steering. I mean, these are just bare knuckle, real cars. These aren't cars that are made in a factory. These are production-made cars that they turn into a race car.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's just nothing against the cars, but they're knuckle-dragging cars. You know what I mean? They're just old guys. You had to be muscular with it. You know what I mean? Like, no power steering. I mean, if you watch any of the old races, they're fighting these cars. They're not easy to drive. You know what I mean? They were wrestling a car for, well, most tracks 500 miles, you know, and you think just driving 500 miles in your regular car is rough, you know, just sitting there that long. These guys are doing it back then. You got no AC, you've got no power steering, brakes are horrible. It's even hotter in those cars with the engines going, the exhaust running right underneath the seat. I mean, you can see on these cars when they go by, I mean, you can see right there on the 14, 26, and 59, the exhaust is right behind the seat. And those seats, yeah, they have a little bit of cushion, but that heat transfers. And I mean, there's been countless times where I mean, you can see where Dale Earnhardt Jr., for example, has talked about the exhaust actually touched a seat bolt and actually burnt a quarter-size hole in his butt. I mean, seriously, for lack of a better way to say it, you know what I mean? It blistered his flesh on his ass, for a lack of a better term. You know, I mean,
Yep.
it's hot in there, 200 degrees sometimes, 180 degrees sometimes. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, they have pedal fans, Goose, but I don't think that that's moving a whole lot of air around in them cars. I mean, even look at that. I mean, iRacing did a great job. You know, open-faced helmets. I'm part of the new generation. I don't think I would ever wear an open-faced helmet for anything.
Nope. And then the Hans devices, where when these guys wreck now, their head's snapping forward. There's
Yeah.
nothing holding their heads back from when they have accidents.
Absolutely not.
So it looks like we only have 2 cars on the lead lap. No, we have 3 cars: John Russo, Gary, and Josh. So why are we missing a car on the track? Let me see who we're missing. There it is. There's Josh. He's bringing up the rear.
The bar's in the way. Hold on. I'm gonna get everybody a little bit of I can here. There you go. You can see right there. That's what an old race car looked like. There's nothing even. There's no even head surrounds. They're just wide
not
open.
at all.
And we
Could
are
you
on board
imagine
with John
getting-
Russo right now, your race leader. But I mean, look at the window net, Jaws. It's not even a hook or nothing. It's an old seat though.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that is crazy, you know. And I mean, this is a pretty cool shot, you know. I mean, there's nothing there. It just belts. You have a lap belt and over the shoulder harness belt. That's it. So those guys in real life that did this, man, were just absolute units, to be honest with you. I've never noticed the I've never noticed that it's just a seatbelt buckle to hold the window net up. Now they've got that clip that I'm guessing it's probably been easier to put the window net up back then, but now it's almost got to be clipped from the outside. You can take it down from the inside, but the outside is the one that has to buckle it up. You know what? I'm curious about something now.
So this is a little bit morbid information, but so before the 1990s, so when they were running these cars before the Gen 4 cars, there was more than 30 fatalities in NASCAR. So there was 5 fatalities in the 1980s when they were running these 87s.
It's crazy. Look at this though, Josh. I was just curious. Look at the difference in the Pontiac. We always talk about the gauge, as you can see in this shot. We always talk about the gauge being, you know, a little more modern looking, right, for the 87s, where the Chevy and the Fords are identical gauges. Look at the shifter. They have a shift light in here. Look at the seat. I mean, look at how much better the seat is. It's got a back headrest. It's got the the seat's got a lot more cushion. It looks a little more form-fitting. And let's see if we can go back to John's. I mean, look at the difference. And cockpits, like even the driver position, no back headrest or nothing, Josh. I mean,
No, just a metal plate.
Just a metal plate. You know that doesn't feel good if you stop pretty quick or get hit from behind. But just the difference in, I mean, I don't know. That's just pretty neat to me. Even this, look, you got like the stuff right behind the driver on the Chevys, and you go to this, there's not much behind the driver. I don't know.
Do we not have any of the Fords on
Yeah. All Chevys.
track? All Chevys and
Chevys.
all GM.
All GM products.
Yeah. Makes sense. What do you run when you run these 87s?
Ford, baby.
Oh, that makes sense.
Hey, what do you run on the trucks?
That would be a Yoda, baby.
Oh man, communist.
Yeah.
Not a Dodge or a
I
Ford
need-
or a Chevy. Gotta hit that Japanese brand.
You know, I need something that's gonna last me the test of time, and that would be the
Scott,
Yoda.
looks like Scotty might be going around. Scotty B might be going around. Scotty B is around. Is that a don't hit anything, Scott? Oh, and puts the back in.
Should
Hate
we
to
call
see
that?
it. That's
There
a
it
yellow.
goes.
Whew. I hate to see that for Scotty, but that might be his first fast repair though. So hopefully he can get back out there and.
He's been really clean throughout this race.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I'm curious. Let's try something here. On board with Scotty B right now.
See if the
Yeah, let's just see if
And
the
the
driver
car
moves or
moves.
anything. Yeah, I'm just curious.
I was curious about that too.
I never thought about getting a shot like this, to be honest with you. Until we were kind of just talking about.
You know, poor guy just looks like he's minding his own business. And then Scott hits the wall.
I don't know about you, but I'd be shitting my pants right now. Nope, no movement. Tell you what, the guy, whoever's driving, that's a Haas. Oh, I would also like to point out that is a Ford logo, and he's driving a Chevy. That's a Ford logo on the arm. We're gonna have to get on Scotty about that.
You know, it's the little things like when they ran the Dodge for the first time again in the truck series. They were running a Ford.
It was in the it wasn't the truck series. It was the now O'Reilly series that they did it in, where they put or was it Arca or O'Reilly's? The trucks they had trucks, but it was it might have been I can't remember if it was the Arca or O'Reilly series that they had the Chevy with the Dodge paint on it. Let's pull Scotty down real quick and just see what went through his mind, and I gotta be able to give him a little bit of crap out of Ford sleeve on. Scotty, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
Hey bud, what happened with that spin out there?
I don't know, man. It just feels like the car is running in the snow.
That ain't good, but the real reason I wanted to bring you down here is we were getting some cool shots of the cockpits, doing the gyro cam and looking at the driver there. You're driving a Chevy, correct?
Yes.
Okay, your fire suit has a Ford emblem on it.
Yeah, I haven't changed it from when we done the Indy cars, so.
You're good, buddy. I just wanted to mess with you a little bit, saying that you got a Ford emblem on there, but it'll work out good for the Indy cars. But yeah, you're rocking a Ford emblem on the old sleeve right now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened this race. It feels like it's on ice.
Yeah, you said you were feeling pretty good here, but then you said you were feeling good when you guys practiced the other day, and is it just different track conditions for you think?
I think so, but I'm not the only one having that type of trouble. Like, everybody else out there is having trouble like that too, so. It's interesting to see, like, how this race progresses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I wonder if it's the track temperature or what's throwing everybody off.
Because I've noticed that most of them ain't really going fast when we start off. They're just being cautious with it.
Sorry, I'm messaging Aiden back right now.
Every time I think my line's good, I'm like, man, I'm doing good. And then it spins.
You know, Scott C's having some issues as well. I think that has a lot to do with his wife making blueberry muffins, but that's just my opinion.
All right, Scott. Well, I just had to give you some crap about the Ford logo when you're driving a Chevy, but I'm gonna actually, before I take you up, stick around after the race just for a couple minutes for us, if you don't mind.
I will do.
All right, but I'll move you on up, and good luck with the rest of your race, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, bud.
Scotty B. Can't tell if he's supporting Ford or Chevy this race.
You know what? You don't know which one to support, so you support them both just in case.
But see, at least it's not a Yoda. Just because I know Goose is watching and you're up here with me, at least it's not a Toyota.
Yeah. You know, the two best racers in GSG both run Toyotas. That's all I got to say.
Oh man, wait, what? Gen 4s? Oh, P2? P2?
It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
What was Edwin in?
Chevy.
Chevy.
You know, I don't remember. It really doesn't
count.
matter.
It doesn't count. Yeah, it doesn't count.
I think he was in a rocket ship.
Yeah, he's an alien, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
It's like still only two. Looks like Gary got out in front of John Russo on that last round of pit stops. But it looks like Joshua Kirch is back on the lead lap.
Well, that's good.
Is Scott Cordes out?
Is he? His wife
Nope,
may
he's
have
catching
been down
back
with the
up.
muffins.
He's catching back up. I just didn't see him in the lineup there.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yep, he's caught back up, so he's good to go right as the pace car pulled off. Good timing for him. Here they fire off. It's Gary Wigleb in first, John Russo in second, and Joshua Kirch in third. Scotty B fourth, Scott Cordes fifth, and Edwin Gonzalez sixth. How many laps is, or I should say, are Scotty B, Scott Cordes, and Edwin Gonzalez down, Josh?
Sorry, what was that, Cody?
Is it Scotty B 2 laps down?
Let me find out for you. Sorry about that.
No, you're okay.
Walked away for a quick second.
Nope,
I was hoping my wife was making blueberry muffins, but she is not.
Jamie's gonna tell you to make your own blueberry muffins.
Yeah, she says the diabetes can handle it.
Blueberry
So
muffins
we
can
have
be
Scott-
that bad for you.
Oh, I tell you what, that's why I eat blueberry donuts. Those are the healthy ones.
I don't know about fried donuts, but all right.
Scotty B is 1 lap down. Scott Cordes is 1 lap down. Did we lose somebody? Let's see.
We have
2,
6 out there
3.
right now.
No, we got 6. Okay. And Edwin is 12 laps down. So Edwin has made up 3 laps since he has come into this race.
It's crazy.
That it is. Whoa, why do we have a caution?
Caution?
It looks like may have been Scotty B.
Scott B. Yep, Scotty B.
Yep.
Let's see what happens here. Let's go up into the blimp, get a top-down shot. And back and just steps out on him.
It looks like John Russo got into the wall a little bit before Scotty went around.
Well, that will give Scott C. That should give Scott C the lucky dog. Let's watch and see if he gets the wave around to be back on the lead lap.
As long as he does not pit.
Where is Edwin? Oh, Edwin will also get his lap back because he was in front of the leaders. So Edwin will also get a lap back. It looks like John Russo, Joshua Kirch, and Scotty B are all gonna elect to come down and for the pit road. Gary and Scott Cordes are gonna stay out. And there goes Scott Cordes getting that last lap back.
Nice.
So he will also be on the lead lap. Let's see the race off pit road here. And it looks like it is going to be John Russo getting out before Joshua Kirch. Was that a splash and go? No, that had to be full pit, didn't it? No. That was fuel and
Fuel.
go. Are they should they said about 50 laps per fuel cycle, so will they have enough? They are gonna be right there if they have enough fuel or not. They're hoping to make it without pitting again, it seems.
Without tires.
Yeah, that's a little surprise there on but I guess it's been a couple cautions back to back. I'm sure the tires have cooled down a little bit and really haven't worn out a whole lot. But they said so when they practiced last night, Josh, they said they weren't racing real hard last night, just trying to get a feel for the track, not necessarily racing each other, but they said they were getting 50 laps on a set of tires.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a little surprising to me, but like I said, they also all said, wow, them birds right there were really high quality. They said that they weren't racing hard, though. They were just trying to get a feel for the track. So they were kind of saying maybe 30, 40 laps per set of tires when they're racing. So we'll see kind of how that plays out for Joshua and John. 4 cars up top on the lead lap, 2 cars down below that are, what was it, Josh? 11 and 1 lap down, respectively. However you say that.
Yeah, let's take a gander here. So it's still showing Edwin 12 laps down.
Really? Okay.
And it's showing Scotty B 1 lap down.
Scotty trying to get them tires warmed up. Scotty B did take tires in that 43 Winston car. He did take tires.
And to be honest, too, with Scotty spinning out a couple times and only being 1 lap down, that says a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. But I don't know if he's gonna quite hang. I know he's gonna finish ahead of Edwin, but we'll have to see how the points fall tonight to see if Scotty B hangs on to the 87th points lead.
With what, 2 races left in this season?
After this one, I believe it's 2 races left. Pace cars in, and they're firing off now.
Here we go.
Oh, Edwin drops down and lets everybody go.
Scotty B trying to race the leaders to get that lap back.
Get that lap back. If we get another caution and he does not cause it, he will be the lucky dog. John Russo sending it in deep on Gary. Gary was able to get the corner exit. Looks like Scott Cordes is now P3.
It's crazy how quick you could be a lap down and then be in 3rd place.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it looks like John Russo going around Gary.
Yep, is he
Gary
gonna
with the
clear
high
him?
side.
He hasn't cleared him yet. Gary getting that run off that high side. Will he clear him this time? He is now.
It looks like that middle line's running really good for John.
So he did clear Gary, but Gary kind of going for a switch. Yep, decided to tuck right back in. He looked like he was going to go for that switch up, but he tucked back.
So hearing a little radio transmission, Scotty B's allowing Scott Cordes to go around. So let's take a gander at that and see.
I don't know if Scott C's quite close enough to Scotty B to go around him yet. There he goes. Scotty B pulls down. Lets Scott C go by. Once again, tons of respect for everybody out on the track. I'm kind of wondering if that's why maybe Edwin kind of fell to the back, not wanting to race the leaders, and not with them guys racing. Excuse me, pretty good with each other up there. Because as fast as Edwin is, what 17 or 30, whatever laps down he was, that's a hard deficit to come back from.
Oh yeah.
1-2 laps, you got a chance. 13. Ooh, Scott C. Was Scott C riding? Oh, Scott C. No. Ooh, big hit.
Oh,
And Miss Scotty,
Scott.
though. Miss Scotty. All right, let's keep an eye on him. Oh. I guess he probably could have cut the track and went down to the pits, but he shouldn't. This way he won't enter a closed pits. He will be on... And he should stay on the lead lap also. And I think he has another fast repair, I believe. The right front is shot. See if he's able to get back out there is the only reason that I'm following him around the track.
So is that iRacing's flat tire? Because I know iRace
was about to ask you the same thing, Josh, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's their front tire broke the way it's shaking is doing that, or if that's considered a flat tire, because I don't know if you can get flat tires in iRacing. That's something that I would love to see, you know, like me and you got it in the Gen 4s where we stayed out of Atlanta so long that our tires actually gave us the meatball flag. And for everybody at home that doesn't iRace, the meatball flag is too much damage. You need to bring it in or you will get a black flag after 2 laps. So it is a damage flag saying, hey, your car's unsafe to be out there. And I know me and you both got it, I believe, once or twice for tires. But I wish that they would either go low, and after they go low, they would just let go. I know iRacing doesn't have mechanical failures unless you say you shift from 4th to 1st, you blow your motors. If you do get front end damage, hurts the radiator, you can also overheat, blow up. But those are the only 2 mechanical failures that I believe that can happen. I would love to see. And I'm not saying that they need to just randomly go flat or randomly blow. I think if you run them long enough, get them hot enough, I think they should go flat, go low, go flat, and then possibly blow. Something else I'd love to see mostly pertains to open wheels and sports cars. Not totally, but I would love to see flat spotting of the tires. I would love to see that also.
That was something I was reading, that they do not do flat spotting, but they do have somewhat of a flat tire system. So going back to your meatball, that's considered a flat tire.
Gotcha.
Tire wear down to 0%. That's considered a flat tire.
But I wish that it would, like, what I'm saying is I wish at the front end, would like you get kind of wobbly, kind of. Does that make sense with the flat tire? Or the back end start to kind of scoot around on you? Because when we hit 0% tire wear, it was just tight, just like you were running an old tire. It wasn't. It just felt like a worn tire. It didn't add a different set of challenges. That's what I would like to see, is a different set. Same with flat spotting. Like I said, you can have it in NASCAR, especially at short tracks like Martinsville, stuff like that. You could lock it up a little bit, but heavy on the open wheel side is something I wish that they would do. But you never know. We might end up seeing it every 13 weeks. It seems like iRacing's changing the tire model. So eventually they might get there, but not yet.
So it looks like Scott Quarters is sitting in the pits at the moment.
I was
Do we want to bring him down and see what happened?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a good idea. Scott, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy? He does.
He may be
He. I'm gonna say he's getting them muffins.
We'll grab him back after he gets the muffins.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh,
No,
he's
I'm
back.
here.
He's back.
I was just gonna join you guys for a few minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome, perfect.
What happened?
So what
bud?
happened?
Just,
I'm telling you, man, the power of the muffin. I was just really hungry. I lost the ability to get through 3 and 4. I don't know what I was doing different. I don't know what I was doing. I just all of a sudden I couldn't do it.
So you have used your fast repairs already?
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Oh,
Yep,
gotcha.
all finished.
Well, that works. I don't mind having you up in the booth. So welcome to the boys in the booth.
Hey boys, how you doing?
Oh, we're doing probably a lot better than what you're doing.
You know that I've done the same thing where I haven't finished a race, and I wasn't mad about it.
No, oh no, I'm not angry about it at all. It is what it is. But I just I really don't have any idea what I was doing wrong. But anyway, they're going back to green, so don't focus on me.
There we go, firing
let's see
off.
here.
It is Joshua Kirch, Gary Wiglip, and John Russo for your top 3. Scotty B, P4. Well, I would say Scott Cordes is P5, but I don't think he's going to stay there the rest of the race. But then you have Edwin in 6th place.
So Edwin is down to 11 laps down, so he has made back 4 laps in the course of 40 laps.
You know something?
He's killing it. There.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And something else I was getting ready to point out is
Whoa, there goes Gary into the wall. Whoa,
Gary.
whoa, whoa.
Into Josh. Oh, I can't get my.
Yep, John into Josh.
Let's go.
That
Blimp.
You think that should? Nope. I'm not gonna call a caution because that looked clean. Everybody's back racing.
Nobody wrecked. So looks like Gary gets in to the wall. John gets into Gary, and then John gets into Joshua. Jeez, that was a.
So that just threw Scotty B into the lead.
It did throw Scotty B.
Good for Scotty.
Yeah,
Good.
absolutely.
Yes. We were talking about Scotty. He's had a couple spins, hasn't hit the wall during them. He saved them beautifully, and he was a lap down at one time and came all the way back to leading the race.
Gary is going to get around him, though, it looks like. But Gary's been strong all night. Gary and John have been strong all night. But I'm wondering if John now has a little bit of damage from getting into Gary and then also getting to Joshua.
That's what I was thinking, too. I'm going to go take a peek at that. So I'll let you know if we need to zoom in on it or not.
So while you're doing that, I would like to point out, we always say Edwin's quick. Edwin is almost a second faster on his fast. This is just the fastest lap. He is a 43.4, and the next closest to him is a 44.0, so 0.6 faster than the next fastest guy. And this is an average lap, so this is just fast times. So I mean, 0.6 is that's huge in the course of a lap.
So it looks like there's some fender damage on John's car, driver and passenger, but it's not bad. He didn't get any front damage from bumping into Gary, which is pretty impressive. So yeah, I think we are good. I don't think he's going to have any issues.
That's good.
And looking at Gary here, Gary's looks pretty smooth.
John is coming back up on him though.
I'm gonna jump to Josh's car and see. I tell you what, I clicked over to Edwin's car, man. That sure is a pretty blue.
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh, Josh has got some major front end damage.
He's making it work out there so far. But with that damage,
Yeah.
if Scotty can keep it clean, that might be a P3 for Scotty. Scotty
Yeah,
B.
he
Gary into the wall again, it looks like. That car must be getting tight.
This track tonight is super, super slick, and you can, when you miss your marks, you got nothing. You just go right up to it.
Yeah, everybody was saying, so I didn't practice this one this week, Scott, but everybody said during practice it wasn't like it was last night. They said last night was just real good, the track felt great. And then today, everybody was saying all of a sudden it's just like super slick out there. Don't know if it's track conditions or what. That was just what I was hearing from everybody. So
When I ran earlier today around noontime, I ran about 15 laps, and I was putting down 43 fives with no problem. So I felt really confident coming into this. And then, yeah, I got in here. I couldn't get away from 44, 45. Like, I was just really, really tight, and then all of a sudden, super loose.
yeah, you look to be one. You were fourth fastest on the night with your fastest lap of a 44.3.
Yeah, like I was a whole second off of what I was doing earlier.
Yeah, it's amazing the different track temps and stuff like that can mess with your car. You know, I mean, it's one thing that's kind of hard. You know, like you practice, and these guys practiced last night. You know, and it helps you get where maybe what line you need to run and stuff, but brake points, let off points, throttle up points are all going to be different depending on how the track is at the time of the race. I mean, there's people don't understand if they're not racing, you know, that there's so many variables that go into how you run your race car for that particular race. I mean, you can practice 100 times, and 100 times the track could be different every time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're spot on that.
Well, it's a lot of. We go back to. You say track conditions, but you got guys spinning out on the track. You're laying rubber down sideways. They go onto the infield and they come out and they throw mud and dirt everywhere. So if you take the low line, your tires are gonna attract that dirt and that mud. Then if you go on the high side, you're throwing all those rubber pellets down. I mean, it's really hard to mimic true track conditions versus a race condition.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, you know, you're laying rubber down, and the easiest place to see you laying rubber down, you know, is like obviously dirt. Like if you go into a dirt oval track, as you run, Gary gets
looks
loose.
like he's going around.
Let's see if he hits anything. Saved it.
No,
Is that a caution?
Good.
Yes.
It is a caution. All right, that gives us some time.
I raced him through that.
But yeah, I mean, obviously you're gonna see it on a dirt oval, right? They call it a blue groove. It's where, and you're gonna see it more for them. Obviously, anybody that knows anything about dirt racing, you're sideways all the time, and that just causes you're spinning, you're laying the rubber down on the track. Well, the same thing happens with any kind of racing, right? You're gonna lay rubber down. If there was more cars out here, 100 laps, you would actually see the track darken up where everybody's running the race line. So iRacing does do a pretty good job at it, but like you said, if you're out there practicing by yourself, you could do 100 laps and you're not going to lay hardly any rubber down. You get 20 guys on a racetrack in 100 laps, the track's going to change drastically from lap 1 to lap 100.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. It's if we had more guys out there, if we had like 25, 30 cars out there, the track would be probably completely different.
Absolutely. And that's something that I'm really looking forward to in the Super Formulas, Josh, is you kind of talked about when you do the Super Formulas, you're wanting to do track temps, or not track temps, but air temp and everything.
Correct.
As
all 100% what's going on the track.
Local weather.
Yes.
So like say it's Spa, Belgium. What's Spa doing right now when we're getting ready to race, or what's the forecast for when we're getting ready to race? Is it going to be a rain? Because we're going to race in the rain. Is it going to be sunny and 75? Is it going to be blistering at 100 degrees? Is it going to be colder than crap? You don't know until we're going to look at the forecast, and that's the track conditions we're going to have. So testing's going to be hard.
Testing to be really hard, and those variables will really bring some excitement to those races.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not going to lie. I'm really looking forward to some rain races. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, me too. I know. That does sound like fun. All right, guys. Hey, I'm going to go watch this up in bed while having another blueberry muffin. So
Enjoy, bud. Thanks for coming down.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us.
All right, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'll see you
Tuesday.
All right, Tuesday. Sweet.
All right, gotta whoop that Cougar Life butt.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna practice all day tomorrow.
All right, buddy. We'll
See you, bud.
We'll see you Tuesday.
All right, see you guys.
All right, Cody. So we are on lap 70 right now. So we got 30 laps of this race left.
Yeah, it looks like Joshua Kirch is leading by a sizable mark. Are we? Oh, sorry, we're still under yellow.
Yes.
But everybody, that was Scott Cordes, one of the Cougar Life guys. Like I said, once again, great dudes, awesome, as you can tell. I wouldn't mind getting him in the booth more often, but we're always racing, so it's hard to get him in the booth. But I think he could be a hell of an announcer, Josh.
So the pace car is coming in this lap. It don't look like our cars are bunched up yet.
No.
So we got one. Here they come.
The top three are, it looks like Scotty's coming in now. Scotty B is coming in now to join everyone.
So it looks like Edwin is 10 laps down now. So he's just chunking them away slightly.
Sorry, I wanted to make that clear to everybody. Because we're going to start at 7 Tuesday. We were thinking about if we were doing the 500 miles for Daytona, we would start at 6, but we're going to start at 7 because it's only 100 laps. Should get done pretty quick next week this week on Tuesday. Not usually too many cautions, but the trucks might change things a little bit, Josh. Being bunched up, trucks might change a little bit. I still think it'll be clean racing, but I think we're going to be in a bigger pack. Oh, looks like Edwin is. Man, I love them high poly birds. They're good. They're so great. And pace car is off. Joshua Kirch leading them to the line. When is he going to fire off? And green, green, green. And I would like to point out once again, everybody, but I think Edwin is on the lead lap. Unless Edwin is back on the lead lap, but I wouldn't think so.
He is not. No, he is 11 laps down.
11 laps down. I don't think, as much as I hate to say it, I don't know if Edwin's going to be
10 laps.
10 laps. I don't think Edwin's going to be able to get back on that lead lap. It's going to be pretty hard for him to do so. Scotty B making a move. Going low on Josh Kirch here.
That would push Scotty to the lead.
Scotty is P1. Oh, Gary goes high on Joshua. They make it 3 wide. John and Gary and Joshua go 3 wide. Joshua in the middle, John down low, and Gary up high. We are on lap 73 out of 100.
So it looks like Josh did not use a fast repair in that last stop.
I don't think he'd be out of them. Maybe he just didn't think it was bad enough to warrant going into pits.
Yep.
Oh, looks like Scotty V is about to get passed by John on the outside. I'd like to see Scotty personally run that high side a little bit more. It might help him.
It looks like Edwin is taking the top line.
Yeah, Edwin trying to get some more laps back. Because if Edwin is in front of the leaders and we get a caution, he's that lap back and should get a wave around. So he should kind of like getting 2 laps back. And take quite a bit of cautions. I know Edwin's fast, but he's not going to race too hard with John because he is racing for the lead. Doesn't want to pull him back. But this is a long enough track. It's gonna be hard to get past everybody under green constantly, especially with only 25-ish laps left. This time, cross start finish will be at lap 75.
Yes. I mean, it's been a pretty clean race. I know we've had a few cautions and a few spins, but the cautions haven't taken out the whole track. Or not the whole track, the whole field.
Every one of the cautions have been, single car, other than, well, they stayed green for that when,
It did, when they bounced into each other? Yeah.
Edwin getting that lap back.
Trying to. John ain't gonna give it to him easy.
Edwin clear.
Every lap. Yep, every lap that they can keep Edwin back, in their eyes, is a good lap.
Man, Scotty B's got to run the high side, man. I'm sorry, but he's got to get up there. Those guys running that high side are just rolling.
Just dog walking him. Yep. But you know, it's crazy because Edwin makes the low side work.
I'm not saying Scotty B's not talented, but Edwin's just... I don't know how long Edwin's been doing this, but Edwin could put it about anywhere on the track, I think, and make it work half-assed.
He's smooth. I think that's
Smooth.
a lot of difference between a lot of the smooth is fast.
Yep.
And that's the God's honest truth. If you're every time you turn your wheel left and right, you're scrubbing your tires.
Yep.
So I think he's got it dialed in where he's not scrubbing them constantly, and that's keeping the tires cool.
And like we said before, he's the king of saving tires. So and that also comes with being smooth. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's Bristol, Martinsville, whatever. He's not going in and accidentally locking up the brakes or anything. You know, he's going in, letting it, giving a little bit of brake, enough brake, but he's not locking them up and causing the tires to just superheat quick. Because locking the tires is not quite as bad, but doing the same thing with locking up the fronts as you are when the rear steps out. It's just heating them up. They're not spinning, but you're putting all that friction on one spot instead of allowing that tire to roll and disperse that heat over the whole tire instead of just one spot. And that comes back to the whole flat spotting the tire thing that I would like to see put in. Because if you've ever watched anybody who's ever flat spotted a tire and you watch their hands or hear them trying to talk on a radio, it sounds like hell because it is vibrating their teeth out of their head and their arms have got to feel like jello afterwards.
Oh, definitely.
So John Russo is still leading the way with Gary Wiglet behind him, Joshua Kirch, P3, Scotty B, P4, and Edwin Gonzalez, P5. Scotty B's kind of falling back, but he should finish with a P4 no matter what. Oh, Gary's sideways, coming down, saved it. Oh, not yet. Saved it. That moves Scotty B up to P3. We're watching Joseph Kirch right now, or Joshua, sorry, don't know where Joseph came from. Joshua Kirch right now, running P2.
On lap 81 at the moment. Looks like Edwin's starting to pull away a little bit. Makes you wonder how much of the tires he's actually using to try to pull away from these guys.
Yeah, I know. I don't think he'd be using a whole lot, just because he just it's gonna be a hard task to get it done under green, especially with what 18 laps left.
Yeah, and he is 9 laps down at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he'll get he'll go down to 8 laps if we do have another caution. But if we have another caution, you're looking at what 4 or 5 laps under yellow.
Yeah, I just don't think it's feasible to be able to get on that lead lap.
I don't either. Looks like Scotty B is still holding off Gary back here for P3.
And that'll help him out tremendously in points.
Oh, Scotty. Scotty
Nice,
got loose
Scott.
there. Good save, though. But
Yes.
that's going to allow Gary to get the P3 spot back. And I'm wondering, too, Josh, how much with, I believe it was Gary, John, and Joshua, I believe, did they all 3 come in and get fuel only?
Yes,
So
I'm pretty sure.
These guys' tires are getting a little wore out. But like Edwin and Scott Cordes said, was that playing to their advantage and now hurting them? And I thought John was coming into pit. He just got loose. Is that hurting him now with the tires getting so tight that now to rotate the car, are they using more throttle to help rotate, and that might be causing the rear end to step out a little bit on them?
Yeah, exactly.
So John getting loose there allowed Joshua to get around him, but John is making another hard charge. Gonna go nope. Yep, gonna try the underneath, the low line to get by. It's not gonna stick unless Joshua gets into the wall.
Nope, there looks like he may have just nosed him out slightly.
Good race for first right now. We're on lap 85 out of 100. Let's do a different. Let's go into the gyro, but let's. Look back to the front here. I wish that they would put plaques on them like they do on the newer trucks, and I believe they do it in the new trucks, where when you do the gyro cam or even the cockpit cam, you can see the driver's name and number. But we are on board with Joshua right now. The car in the lead is John, trying to run him down. Looks like John gets a little bit better entry, but is Joshua getting there? Look at them tires; they're just tight as it sends him up the track like that.
So I was going back looking, Cody. So it looks like Josh does have a win in the 87 cars. So Peter's got 2 wins. Dustin Buck has 2 wins. And Edwin has 1 win, and John Russo has 1 win.
Yes, he does, doesn't he? He sure does. Look at that though. That car's getting so tight coming off the corner for him. Let's go to Gary. Let's see what Gary's seeing. Pretty far out. Let's see what Scotty B sees. Scotty, whoa! Scotty loose again. Saved it though. I just don't think Michigan's Scotty B's track, Josh.
I do not think so either.
Get back to Joshua here and watch. I can't tell if he's gaining or getting left behind. You can hear them tires scrubbing. Also, gotta remember, I kind of forgot that he does have damage on that right front. And I can tell you right now, by looking at this camera shot, he's happy that iRacing does not allow flats or blowouts, because that fender is rubbing that quarter panel, right, that fender flare right now. It is rubbing it hard. It's going through it. I will say he's trying everything he can to get back up to John's bumper.
Alright, Goody, I was looking at some things for our truck series right now. We got a couple guys in that applied, but I don't see them in Discord.
I know, I've been kind of trying to keep up on it, but those three guys, I need their what number and their iRacing names for Discord.
Alright, we got one of them.
But I don't know what number they want, unless it's something I've overlooked. Because I put 3 or 4 people in the last couple days.
I reached out to Jeremy. That's
Dude,
one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I did the same thing, and he hasn't gotten back with me yet.
And then we have let's see here, a Robert Bauman.
Yeah,
Bowman.
he was in here, I thought, but I don't see him anymore, so I don't know if he's out of the Discord or what. So I didn't put him in here.
That was my bad. I went ahead and accepted them, so, but we can remove them if need be.
Yeah, anybody who doesn't have a number at the start,
We will remove it.
yes.
I'd like to take time at some point to reach out to these guys and see if they are going to run.
Yeah, I tried to find Bowman in the Discord, but I could not find him, so I don't know if he's actually still here or not in the Discord. Oh, man, I kind of want to stay on this shot a little bit. He's getting closer and closer to John, I feel like. Josh was getting closer and closer. Doesn't seem like Joshua's drifting up as high as John is in the mid corner. And it seems like he's catching him, Josh.
I think he's got a shot.
I do too, he's right there. Get a TV shot. Let's get a further TV shot.
We have roughly 5 laps to go. We are on lap 94.
Does John Russo have a win?
So both these guys, yes, both these guys have a win in the 87s.
One win. But
One win
Joshua Kirch
each.
is P15 in points right now, so he's missed quite a few where John Russo's P3 in points. A win here would be huge.
Yes. Let's see where Scotty B is. So Scotty B is in 4th at the moment.
So Joshua Kirch is Am I looking at this right, Josh? Are they in the seconds per lap?
What do you mean? I'm sorry.
Are they doing seconds per lap? Or there's no way. No, this has got to be wrong. I'm looking at their average and it's saying or 5 lap average and last lap. They're saying that they're doing 1:48 sevens. There's no way.
No. Last lap for John Russo was a 45.896.
Okay. So for John Russo's a 45.896. Is that what you just said?
Hang on, sorry. John Russo was a 45. The last lap was a 45.774. That was lap 96.
Okay, can you give me Joshua Kirch's?
Sure. Joshua Kirsch is a 45.823.
So not quite a tenth off of each other, but still a little bit slower than what John is. So he is losing a little bit. Even though he was gaining, he is losing a little bit now per lap. So 7.74 and an 8.23, not quite a tenth.
So your fastest lap of the race was a 43.418 by Edwin.
Yep. On
lap 2. His lap 2.
Yeah, his
not
lap
our,
2.
not,
yeah.
Yes. So we are on lap 98. So you want to focus on the 2 leaders and see if Josh can squeak something out here, because we are coming across the line for lap 99.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just trying to see if it looks like Gary and Scotty B are kind of running by themselves right now.
It looks like Josh is catching up to Gary.
It does, but
Or
he's gonna
not
have
Gary,
enough time.
John Russo, sorry.
Is he gonna have enough time? Not last lap, not yet. 2 to go.
One's taking the low line, one's taking the high line. Let's see if they can make something work, or if Josh can make something work here. Let's see another magic GSG finish where we gotta take 20 minutes to look and see who crossed the line first. Because we've had a couple of those in the 87s.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
Whoa,
like
here comes
closer
Josh.
right there.
Yeah.
Oh, and then John off exit just pulls away a little bit, but on entry, Josh is right there.
Makes you wonder if Josh is having to blip the throttle a little bit coming out of that to keep that car straight.
I'm wondering.
Oh, yep, he got close to the wall there. I think he was just sending it a little too hard. I think I'm going to call it. I think your winner's going to be John Russo crossing the line right now. There it is. Your winner, John Russo.
Checker flag, John Russo with P1. Joshua Kirch, P2. Gary is going to come across P3.
Nope.
Scotty
Edwin
B,
looks like
P4, and Edwin Gonzalez, P5. Scott
guys
Cordes,
are
P6.
respectable P2 for Josh.
Absolutely.
He put in the work in that race.
Absolutely. Let's see if John's going to give us a smoke show here, and then we will bring, while he is doing that, we can bring in Gary for P3. Gary, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Not too
Good,
bad,
buddy, you?
man. How'd the car feel out there for a P3 finish tonight?
Jeez, oh Pete, she was loose as a goose. Man.
It looked like it
Yeesh.
out there tonight.
Yeah, that wall is not friendly to you.
I mean, you had a pretty respectable run in the led a little bit. Got P2 there for a while. You and John were battling real hard there for P1 and P2 there for quite a bit.
Yeah, that was fun. I was hoping to capitalize without Edwin being in here today, but I just couldn't pull it off.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But that P3, man, nothing to sneeze at. Congratulations.
I'll take it. I'll take it all day long. I appreciate you, fellas.
Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Well, congratulations. You got anything for him, Josh?
No, I think so. I don't think so. Congratulations on the P3 and 2 more races left in the season. So
Yes,
hopefully
sir.
you can finish strong in those 2. Are you planning on joining us Tuesday for the Daytona race in the trucks?
Absolutely. Got my number, got my livery, got my Chevrolet pickup truck picked out, so I'm ready to go. Locked and loaded.
Awesome.
Awesome.
100 laps at Daytona, so be ready.
Hell yeah, sounds good. We'll see y'all Tuesday.
All right,
See you,
buddy.
bud.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that's Gary, another truck racer we have. So ready to be doing that on Tuesdays. So
Yep.
let's go ahead and get Joshua down here. Hey, Josh, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Hey,
buddy.
man.
Congratulations on P2. We really thought you were going to give John a run
Dude.
for his money there at the end. And
Yeah, if
looked
I
like you
didn't
got a little
overshoot the
tight.
first quarter, yeah, I went in hot trying to go high, but didn't work out.
I mean,
It's all good though. It's fun.
P2, man, that's nothing to sneeze at. You know, that's a heck of a
No.
finish.
Oh heck no, yeah.
How'd the car feel
No,
out
it's a
there
blast.
tonight? Everybody's saying they're pretty loose. So is that
Super
about how you-
loose, but yeah, after I got into that accident, it tightened up, so I just left it and didn't fix it.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
And
You
Yeah,
know,
it
we were
stayed
talking about
tight.
that.
Yeah, because everybody else was going crazy loose, and it was like ice. But after that, I was like, I'm not fixing this thing. It feels okay. So, but unfortunately, at the end, I was down to like 30% on my right front because of that. But
Yeah.
well,
Well,
you know,
yeah, absolutely. But like you said, man, P2, that's a heck of a finish. We
Yeah.
thought for sure you were
heck yeah.
it was going to be a GSG close photo finish again, like we've seen in the past. So
I was trying, but yeah, it was fun.
yeah, absolutely. Are you going to be joining us on Tuesdays for the Truck League?
Yep, I'm in that, so I'll see you there for sure.
Absolutely. All right,
Awesome.
buddy. 100 laps Daytona on Tuesday.
Heck yeah, excited.
All right, buddy.
We'll see you
Congratulations on your
Tuesday.
P2. See you Tuesday.
All right, thanks. See you Tuesday.
That was Joshua Kirch. Now let's get your race winner here, John Russo. John, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy?
Howdy, boys.
Hey,
Nice
buddy.
win.
Congratulations on that win, buddy.
Thank you. Barely eked that out. I saw the Josh behind me. He was getting bigger and bigger in my rear view.
Yeah, we thought he was going to give you a little bit of a run for the money. He said he overshot T1 just a little bit, and you kept it consistent all race long. I mean, everybody else kind of having some problems getting loose and stuff. You did have a problem where Gary got into the wall. You touched him and then touched Joshua, but other than that, you kind of kept your nose clean and out of everything.
I don't know how, because I hate this track.
Well, you did good on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every squirrel finds a nut once in a while.
Well,
That's all that matters,
This
right?
is your second time finding one in the 87s.
Yeah, my talent's just about used up.
Well, it can't be too used up because you're gonna be running Fridays when starting your own late model league under the GSG banner, so you can't be using it all up.
No, but it's whatever racing with you guys is always a blast.
Yeah, we appreciate that, buddy. It's awesome to hear when the drivers tell us that everybody has a good time. So it means a lot to us.
Yeah, we're excited about the late model league. Are you gonna be running with us on Tuesdays in the trucks?
I'll be running whenever I can. I have another league I'm in. I'm an admin, and I got a sponsor paint I gotta run. But whatever nights I can make that we're off, whatever, I'll be there.
Hey,
Absolutely.
bring that sponsored paint with you too. We love to shout out the other leagues, so definitely run that with us.
You got it.
All right, buddy. Hey, congratulations on P1, man.
Thank you very much, and happy birthday to Scotty B, who's turning another year older tomorrow.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Scott Cordes.
Yeah.
Didn't even realize that. Happy
Scott B.
birthday, buddy.
Barrett,
Oh, Scotty
Scotty
B.
B.
Sorry, Scotty B. Sorry, yeah, I forgot about that. Actually, I did know about that. I completely forgot. So thanks for mentioning that. I forgot.
I think he turns
No problem.
41. I think he's a little bit older than I am.
You guys are old.
Oh, yes,
Yep.
we are. I'm 45 this month,
Oh,
so yeah.
so you got them beat. Oh,
All right. Well, good job, John. We
Hey,
appreciate you
congratulations.
running.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you at the next one.
all right, buddy. See you. Thank you. Well, Josh, I think that concludes the 100 laps at Michigan. Pretty clean race overall. I mean, what were your thoughts there? I really thought John and Josh could have thought they were going to give a run for, or Josh was going to give John a run for his money there, but didn't quite end up happening. And
it happens, you know, with the damage and everything that eats up that right front, and like he said, it had some issues. But you know what? Overall it was a great race. So
yeah,
you know,
absolutely. I'm kind of curious
I'm
on.
happy with it.
I am too. I'm kind of curious on how the points shake up after this race. Scott Barrett being P1, finishing P4. Edwin, though, finishing P5. He's second place. John Russo should move up, being the race winner tonight in P3. Scott Cordes finishing P6. I'm curious where that's going to put him. And then Josh finishing second, but he's all the way down in 15th. So I'm kind of curious on the points tonight, Josh, and see kind of where everybody ends up.
Definitely.
With 2 races left to go, that's not a whole lot to make up ground or lose ground. You can lose ground a lot quicker than you make it up. So, curious on what the points are going to be.
Definitely, I'm excited.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you got anything else for everybody at home?
Nope. Hey, have a good evening. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations to John Russo, finishing your race winner tonight. Happy birthday, Scotty B. Tomorrow, early birthday. This has been GSG Racing covering the GSG 87s at Michigan 100 laps tonight. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We